Taught me love for the land where we all belong. Red barn, steel mill, city block shine. Different roads, but the same state of mind. Every hand builds a dream that we trust. America's backbone, that's all of us. USA, USA, stand tall, never fall. Hard work, pride, one nation, that's all. Hands up, hearts up, we rise when they call. Everyday patriots, we fight for it all. Let's go. Everyday patriots, we fight for it all. Boots stomp hard when the sirens cry. Blue collar warriors never say die. Raise that flag, let the stripes fly free. This land is ours for eternity. Through the struggle we rise, through the storm we stand. Faith in our hearts and tools in our hands. From the soldier abroad to the farmer back home. Together we're strong, we're never alone. Stars in the sky and a prayer at night.
So in 1990, I joined the Army and then the Army National Guard, where I spent a little over 8 years as a field artillery corporal. After my time with the National Guard and Army, I actually joined the Fire Service Corps. So I come from a long line of military personnel. My great-grandfather to my dad, uncles, cousins, nieces, and nephews, both all serving in the military, to currently having a son-in-law who is a Marine Staff Sergeant. So having grew up being in the social service or volunteer side of things, I've just had a real heart from my service and learning in the military to wanting to help veterans across North Carolina. So having built 2 communities, one of my things was I really wanted to create something even more special with veterans. Having experienced the camaraderie that we build in service, I wanted to enhance that with a place that after you come out of the military, you could still have that camaraderie. And that was our experience with building tiny house communities, seeing individuals with like-lived experiences, knowing the veterans and how we communicate and work together. I just felt that it was going to be vital and important to veterans experiencing homelessness, that they have a place that they're comfortable sharing their history, their stories, and their experiences in the military service. I hope that residents moving into the veterans community will have the opportunity to feel comfortable in a space that gives them some familiarization with having served and knowing what it's like to live in veteran housing and barracks. We hope that they feel comfortable in this space. It gives them the opportunity to reflect, open up, and basically heal.
Bob Valier, and I served in the Army during the Vietnam War and was assigned over in theater in Northeast Thailand at a top secret intelligence outpost. After the Army, I was offered a commission in the Air Force, in the Air Force Medical Service, and served there as a hospital administrator at base hospitals. Got to manage air transportable hospitals for our war mission. When Scott Jones shared with us his architectural veterans home community in High Point, we were excited to embrace that project any way we could at our church. I am a veteran from a war zone, and I know experience who are away from those who face combat changes you. And for some of us, most of us come home, we're changed, we're different, but we adjust, we cope, and we get on. For some veterans, they come back and they have a difficult time. They don't have the support structure in their lives. They may go awry. They become homeless. They're broken, and we have to help them. We owe them from their service to our country and all the risks they have taken owe them to make them whole again. And that's why our church has been just overwhelmingly supportive of this veteran project.
So I'm Laura Baker. I am Finance Director and Social Service Director of Tiny House Community Development. So I think we decided to build a veterans community because there is a great need in our community for our veterans, not just our homeless veterans, but those that, may be struggling with medical needs and that sort of thing. And coming from a military background, I just feel like it's important that we give back to those that served our country. So I think it's important to support our veterans because they have given so much of themselves protecting our homeland, and I just feel that we need to give back to them the dignity and the grace that they have shown us all these years, and just make their lives a little bit easier. We hope to offer soon case management, VA services, any kind of resources, whether it's job training or anything that is going to require them to, put their lives back in order, so to speak. We're hoping to bring in other organizations that may be able to provide other resources that maybe we can't. Hoping maybe nurses will be on staff. So it's going to be a multifaceted, maybe wraparound services, so to speak, to help the community as a whole.
Say we welcome all. We welcome our veterans, we welcome civilians, we welcome donors and volunteers. This community was built by donors and volunteers. This is specifically built with community by community. And that is what drives our mission and the reason and purpose why we want to serve our veterans and others experiencing homelessness. We need volunteers. We need donors to continue not only to maintain this community, but to build new communities for veterans as well. Tiny House Community Development is founded on the principle of volunteerism. And we welcome all veterans who are interested in volunteering to come and be a part of this organization and this community. This community needs its volunteers to help with the community garden, to maintain the raised garden beds and the edible landscaping that's on site, to help veterans that are living there with all kinds of services and resources. You may not be a case manager, but you may be able to provide peer support. As a veteran, we welcome all veterans to come be a part of the community on a daily basis. And we're always open and welcome to giving tours of the facilities.
Red barn, steel mill, city block shine. Different roads, but the same state of mind. Every hand builds a dream that we trust. America's backbone, that's all of us. USA, USA.